Hello, everybody, and welcome to our on air segment brought to you by Southeast. And today is a very special presentation. We are here today sponsored by Strut Whiskey, Buzzin' Barbecue, and Poco Picoso. We are with Tony Casanova today, and alongside him is two of the artists that have probably, been around the neighborhood. We have we have Steve and Joseph. Take it
aka
away, guys, and
Taco.
have fun.
I believe you taken from me. Yeah, time forces close on me, and I stand here all alone. Through my eyes, so I can breathe. These walls, yeah, these walls. These walls get smaller, smaller, smaller inside. It's just a matter of time. Spill my blood to feel inside. And see you're stronger than me. Take the air so I can breathe. These walls, yeah, these walls get smaller, smaller, smaller inside. These walls, yeah, these walls get smaller, smaller, smaller inside. Smaller, smaller, smaller inside. All right, how you guys doing? Start with some introductions. I'm Tony Casanova, and to my left here is Steve Pelon Rodriguez, and to my right I have Joseph Neri, aka Taco. How you guys doing? So let's talk about that song really quick. So that song is called Walls, and basically I've been living with anxiety for my whole life. It was really bad, or it started to get really bad during my high school years. It just kept me from doing a lot of things, and it's just been something that's been creeping up on me. For my whole life, it's been an issue. Luckily, I'm medicated now, so so it's a lot better now. But the song's called Walls, and it's
Well, it looks like Mother Nature had other plans for us today, and we got cut off. So, with that being said, I do want to introduce Tony Casanova along with Steve, and as everybody else knows him, Taco. But this on air segment is sponsored by Strut Whiskey, Buzzin' Barbecue, and Poco Picoso. So if you guys want to start all over or go from where you were, it's fine with me. We got all the time in the world. So take it away, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the other song. This song is called Siren Songs. I think you guys got the last performance, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next song. So here we go. Since I've been knowing you, you wreck my mind. You know how to push away. I ran out of time. Just want to speak to you. The times have changed. Remember your energy. Feel so deranged. When she sings, I cannot speak. Singing a siren song, I know. She twists my brain and then she. I really shouldn't speak to her. She left me alone. She took my soul away. I wrote this poem. I was much younger then. She learned so fast. The songs came out of her like a never last. When she sings, I cannot speak. Singing the siren song, I know. She twists my brain and then she goes. When she sings, I cannot speak. Singing the siren songs, I know. She twists my brain and then she goes. Thank you. That song was called Siren Songs. I had a friend a long time ago. This person has a lot of talent, and I just wish that they used their talent more than they are. Person's very special to me. I don't want to get too detailed into it, but I think we all have friends that we kind of, we see that don't fully utilize, you know, all their talents and stuff. And sometimes, it's sad, and sometimes it's just a part of life. You know what I mean?
People don't realize the gifts they have.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, speaking of which, I mean, we got a lot of talent in the neighborhood in uh, in the southeast side, and I hope that you guys who have music, reach out to Mike and Krista because this is really cool. This is really cool to see like what people do. Like I was here for every single podcast so far, and it's just like people that I didn't know about. Like Mass Attack and Sebastian and Sochi. Um, it's just like, I mean, I seen Skyway Stereo. I know about Skyway Stereo, and yeah, it's just really cool to see different talent like around the neighborhood. And if you're out there, man, if you're maybe watching this at some point, maybe not live, but later on, you should definitely reach out to Mike and Krista and try to come out and do this so we could see your art, man. This neighborhood is full of beautiful talented musicians and
I
stuff
think
like
that,
that.
that was one of the reasons how you and I actually got together, and
Yeah,
because of South by Southeast,
yeah.
we actually put it into motion. We had always talked about working together
Mhm.
and collaborating and whatever, and you know, right now this is your project that I'm 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 honored to be part of, and you know, it's cool. I think that you got a lot of talent.
Thanks, man.
You're holding back on your singing, and it's coming out. So, but definitely, I mean, the people that will hear you tonight will see that, and
Yeah,
that's good. And it's another outlet for you and to express yourself. I too write music, and you know what you were saying about your feelings, and you'd be surprised. Everyone would be surprised to know what are the artists that we look up to, and listen to their music, what their songs are really about. A lot of people don't even talk about it, but they talk about their inner demons, if you want. But
yeah,
it's getting it out there for the masses is brave, and it's awesome, and at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool to hear from people like in this level. I mean, if you're watching, you're probably hearing. I don't know if you're watching and you know me or whatever, but it's definitely cool to hear what people have to say. And they're from there. I've lived here my whole life. You know what I mean? And it's definitely a cultured area. You know. But
History.
if you're watching right now, feel free to ask questions. I can't really see if you're asking anything. Maybe Krista could fill me in, but I think I seen like Sarah earlier. I see George from Mass Attack. What up, bro? Uh, did you see anyone out there, Chris? Anyone saying anything?
Yeah, we got Esther Taus
Oh,
saying hi
Jacob's
to
mom. What's
Taco
up?
because Taco's over there
Oh yeah,
just listening to all your stories, not speaking up.
yeah.
He's like a little mouse.
Well, you have anything to say, Taco? You want to say something, bro?
I've got a ton to say, but I don't have a mic.
We'll get him after the next song. We'll get him. He'll be the main one talking
And singing.
and singing. Yeah, but yeah, if you guys got questions, oh, I see my sister. What's up, Terry? Love you. Love all you guys watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry about the issues we had earlier, but we can't control that, can we? I mean, maybe we can. I don't know.
And then we got a Mass Attack saying, when are we collabing?
Yeah, man, definitely. I definitely want
That
to
would be a good
collab
one.
with everybody, man. That was like when I got started, when I before East Moon, what I wanted to do, before East Moon, after White Sirens, after working with Sarah, shout out to Sarah again. What's up? Um, I wanted to primarily just work from home and work with artists from around the neighborhood. but it's hard to get people. Well, not just people, but myself. You know, it's hard to get everyone. Collaborating. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons too. I wanted to start singing because it's like, well, if I could sing, then maybe I could just do everything. You know what I mean? Because it's hard, man. We're old. I'm old. We all got families and work and stuff. And I'm always tired. Jeez, man, getting old. But we're gonna move on to the next song. While we're playing, if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask. And I think this song's called "You've Seen the Worst," but it also has another name, which is "Pulling Through." I don't know what it's called anymore. It's just a song that I sing. You know what I mean? So yeah. You're inside. Do not take away what makes you smile. When time stands still, do not push away your only friends. You're pulling through. You've seen the worst. Another day. Don't give up now. Show them your strength. You make it back somehow. When all seems lost, remember you're not the only one. If you find the time, to hug someone you really love. You're pulling through. You've seen the worst. You make another day. Don't give up now. Show them your strength. You make it back somehow. You're pulling through. You've seen the worst. You'll make another day. Don't give up now. Show them your strength. You'll make it back somehow. You're pulling through. You've seen the worst. You'll make another day. Don't give up now. Show them your strength. You'll make it back somehow. Thank you. So that song's called
So before we go a little further, I do want to mention that today's on-air episode is brought to you by a few of our sponsors. Strut Whiskey is America's only whiskey that uses music as a key ingredient, crafted for those who believe in challenging the status quo. So taste the difference at strutwhiskey.com. We also have Buzzin' Barbecue, who just opened his restaurant on 119th in Whiting, Indiana, and as well as Poco Picoso, who has their delicious awas at the restaurant. So make sure to check them out. They will be having their grand opening tomorrow at 11 a.m. So
All
congratulations to
right.
Awesome.
them.
Awesome. 11 a.m. I'm there.
Yeah,
And you
I've
guys, sorry, Tony, you guys do have a couple questions here. We
no,
have Esther Taus asking
ain't
Steve,
happening.
how long has Steve been playing?
Steve, how long you been playing, man?
Um, wow, about a week now. No, I started playing uh, back in the '80s. Probably older than some of you guys here. I started playing drums with a few bands with my brother Memo, and from there I moved on to guitar, and I actually got to play the drums with Tony because Mike Alvarez is the guy behind the camera right now. So I'm trying to do a little bit of justice on the drums. I am not a drummer anymore, but I enjoyed this, and I'm just glad to be here. Thank you.
Got anything else?
Yeah, we have, what's your favorite memory from your music career so far? And that's from Jacob. I don't know who wants to answer that because a lot of you are pretty veteran musicians over there.
Oh man, I gotta say that the best time in my life as a musician would be, yeah. I mean, playing with Blister when I was a kid. I don't know. I was probably 17 years old. Playing with Taco, Jacob, and Mike for sure. Those were the best times of my life, man. We would just come hang out. Actually, in this very studio, we jam. We wrote songs together. I learned a lot, and we just had a lot of fun, man. Like people, like we would have like literally like a concert like every weekend or every week in this studio. Like there'd be people would show up, and we would just play, jam, have a good time.
Bigger than it really is.
Yeah, yeah. We had shows in my parents' basement, which was we were. Now that I think about it, they were super obnoxious. You know what I mean? But it was a lot of fun, and those are probably the best times. I would say like there's like two chapters of being young and playing music. It was with Blister between the ages of like 16 and probably 17, 18, something like that. And there was another chapter with me playing with Jacob Towers in a band called Ode to Fall. I was still young, probably wasn't even 20 yet. Um, um, yeah, I mean, and that was like a huge chapter in my life because we would go out like get U-Hauls and like do these little tours like around Illinois and Indiana, and we would just it was awesome. Um, but yeah, how about you, Taco? Got any memories that you want to talk about?
Washington High School talent show. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah, we did a couple talent shows. Those were really fun. Those were really fun. All good memories. All good memories. But yeah, I want to talk about real quick the last song that we just played. It's called Siren Songs. That was the last song we played, right?
No.
Oh yeah, you've seen the worst. Yeah, that's the one.
He
Anyway,
don't even know his own songs.
no, I want to talk about it real quick because
Is that where all that whiskey went, Tony? You just drank it all before you got
I
here?
was gonna say we had strut whiskey, but I drank it all. It went down really smooth.
Gotta
And
share next time.
but anyway, you've seen the worst. I wrote that song. It was inspired by my wife, Josie. Shout out to Josie, love you, babe. She's a cancer survivor, and thank you. And there's lyrics in there just saying that, show them your strength, and you've seen the worst and stuff, and that was a big inspiration for that song. And also just living in the, it feels like they're letting go a little bit, but living the whole like COVID, the whole COVID era that we lived through, it's just like, it just felt very. I don't want to say. I guess the best word I could think of right now is probably like oppressive. But I mean, I guess it was for our own good, right? But it was a very like oppressive time, and I just wanted to sing about something positive, even though it doesn't sound positive. It sounds like a really sad song, but yeah, I think we should move on to the next song. And this song is Mike Alvarez's favorite song. It's called "My Best Friend." It's not about Mike. We'll talk about what it's about later. And yeah, man, keep the questions coming. Thank you so much for for those questions. Trying to see who's in the comments section here, but
Drink strut whiskey. That's if there's one thing you take from all of this is drink strut, right?
Strut.
Strut.
Your wife is in
drink
the
strut
comments,
whiskey while you're listening to this. Order some strut whiskey. Get some Picasso. What is it called again?
Poco
Poco
Picoso.
Picoso. I'm sorry.
Picoso.
No, I have had their.
I can translate.
Barbecue.
Yeah, I've had their water. Their watermelon water. It's delicious. So yeah, get that stuff. But here's my song. It's called "My Best Friend." It's about Mike Alvarez, and just listen to the lyrics very carefully, and you'll see why. My best friend, he hates me. I told him I'd see him about 3. When that time came around, I ditched his ass for my girl. My best friend, he hates me. Gave me some money just to keep. When he asked for it back, I told his ass gave it to my girl. He'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go. My best friend, he hates me. He got 2 tickets just for free. When that time came around, I ditched his ass for my girl. My best friend, he hates me. Wanted me to be his best man. When that time came around, I ditched his ass for my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go. My best friend, he hates me. Gave me some money just to keep. When he asked for it back, I told his ass gave it to my girl. He'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go, my girl. You'll never let that go. Thank you. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, we probably all got friends that if you're as old as I am or as Steve is,
Oh, that's
Ooh, that's old.
You probably have friends you don't talk to anymore. Uh, so I had a friend. He was my best friend, and things happen in life. You get kids, you get married, you get busy. So my buddy, I don't know, it just didn't work out. He always wanted to go out and do some shit, and that's the thing too. Like I said before, I grew up with anxiety, so it's like I can't especially at that time when I wasn't diagnosed yet, I wasn't medicated. I didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. You know what I mean? I didn't always want to go out, so needless to say, I don't talk to that friend anymore. It's just about bad friends, man. We all got them, right? But yeah, that's my song, my best friend. Any questions coming in?
Josie says, "Don't lie. You love Mike." And me and her know it.
I do. I love Mike. Mike. Mike is my best friend, unironically.
My best friend.
Oh, and Jacob says he wants to see Tony drink the Strut whiskey. So you gotta make that happen.
Yeah, I'll next time I get some, I'll just literally record myself and go live on Facebook drinking whiskey. I'm sure
And
that'll go over really well.
Douse it, like all over you.
Yeah, this is the last song I'm gonna play, guys. So I mean, anything else, Krista?
I don't see anything right now. You should be good.
Cool.
Krista, have any questions?
Krista, do you have any questions for Taco?
Not for me, but for anyone.
Let's see.
How do you like your tacos?
Podcast.
So, Tony, tell me, what was your inspiration behind doing all of this yourself? Because your voice is sounding really, really good, and I've never heard you sing like that before.
So actually, that's gonna come down to this last song. I probably haven't even said this out loud yet, but the whole reason that I'm here is because my friend Frank. How do you say his last name, Krista?
Echeverria. Wait, how do you say it?
Echeverria.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Frank, let's talk about Frank for a little bit. Frank was he was a pure like artist. Like he was a real artist, a real musician, a real guitar player, and he said a lot of things. He said a lot of things to me that inspired me, and motivate me even like today. One of the things he told me, we talked about a long time ago. Before I always told him like, man, like I wanna it'd be cool like if I want to sing and like do my own solo album or whatever. And he's like, yeah, man, you should do it. I'm like, yeah, but I suck or whatever. And he's like, man, he's like, it doesn't matter, He's like, I suck, which he doesn't, but he was like, I suck, and it doesn't matter. It's just you're just playing music, it really doesn't matter how you sound as long as you like it. I spent, I don't know if some of you know, but I spent time with Teach the Fire. I've played in Teach the Fire, so I got a lot of time to get to know Frank, and his cancer just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And it really messes with me because it's one of those things where you feel like you should have spent more time with that person. That's kind of like how I feel about Frank. I really messed up because he we were friends, and I just want to put this out in the universe that I was a bad friend because when he was really sick, I didn't go see him, and I just want to put that out in the universe that I'm guilty of it, and I should have spent more time with him. And the whole reason why I'm doing this now is because, again, he was a true artist, a true musician, and what he did was he played every day. He wrote hundreds and hundreds of songs. There's probably recordings of him somewhere just writing music. He probably just has like a bunch of samples because he wrote songs every day and he grew as a musician. So when he passed, I made a couple promises to him, I said I'm gonna reconnect with old friends, and also I'm going to learn more stuff as a musician, and that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm singing my own songs, because so truly this whole podcast is really about him. I don't even know if I've said it to anybody, but that's really why I'm here. Like at the end of the day, I'm here because if he were alive, he'd be doing something new every day. So yeah, I don't know. There's probably a lot more I could say about Frank, but I love you, and we will see each other again, one way or the other. I'm sure of it. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this song unless there's anything someone's saying. But yeah, here we go. This song's called "A Brand New Star." It's about my friend Frank, and it's also about my friend John Munoz, who passed away a few years ago. So. Life flows like a stream. You're standing there and then it's gone. You cannot stop it. It'll sweep you up into the deep. We met in that flow. I thought that it would last forever. These turbulent waters have carried me so far away. Like a brand new star, your light will burn bright forever. Your travel soul is telling us to love each other. He said he'd be ready to take that trip into the water. And when they found him, his soul already left his body. Life will surprise us. We think that we can take our time. Remember the living, the dead they have already forgotten. Like a brand new star, your light will burn bright forever. Your travel soul is telling us to love each other. Like a brand new star, your light will burn bright forever. Your travel soul is telling us to love each other. Take my hand and show me your songs. I can't believe what they're all gone. When I sleep I dream of them, but they have said we'll meet again. Take my hand and show me your songs. I can't believe but they're all gone. When I sleep I dream of them, but they have said we'll meet again. We'll meet again, we'll meet again, we'll meet again, we'll meet again. That's it, guys. Thank you.
Before we go, Tony, can you let everybody know how they can find your music?
Yeah, so right now the primary place to find me would be on Facebook, Tony Casanova. Um, I'm sharing all my music on Facebook there. I have a YouTube page also, which is linked on my Facebook. But you can go to YouTube and go to Tony Casanova. You should find me. I'll be on Spotify pretty soon. Hopefully this summer, I'll be playing with Eastbourne and also playing with these guys doing my solo stuff. Yeah, but more will be announced later on. Thanks again.
Thank you, Tony, Steve, and Taco. And I do want to thank our sponsors again for this wonderful performance. I want to thank Strut Whiskey. It is America's only whiskey that uses music as a key ingredient, crafted for those who believe in challenging the status quo. Taste the difference at strutwhiskey.com, as well as Buzzin' Barbecue and Poco Picoso. You can find them on 119th Street in Whiting, Indiana. Their barbecue and Poco Picoso's hours are delicious, so make sure you try them out this weekend for their grand opening at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Thank you guys for spending your time with us tonight, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Cool. Killed it.